Okay, think about this for a second. In the time it takes you to watch this, literally trillions of bits of data will have zipped around the entire globe. But how? Well, it's all thanks to a system that we're using constantly, but we barely ever actually see. It's called Information and Communication Technology, or ICT. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain on this invisible network that pretty much runs our entire world. So, here's what we've got on tap. First, we're going to break down what ICT actually is. Then, we'll look at how it weaves its way through your day. And from there, we'll zoom out to see the huge global picture. We're also going to get real about the good and the bad, before finally taking a peek at what might be next. Right, first up, what on earth is ICT? I know it sounds a little technical, right? But it's the reason you're able to stream this right now. The best way to think about it is like the planet's central nervous system. It's this unseen network that connects everything, everywhere, all at once. Let's try a quick little thought experiment. Just think about this morning. From the moment you woke up, did you check your phone, maybe scroll through a news feed, send a quick text, or put on a playlist while you got ready? Yeah, every single one of those things. That's ICT in action. Okay, so the official definition is that ICT is the total infrastructure, all the hardware, the software, the networks that makes modern computing happen. You know, if your morning routine were a stage play, ICT would be the entire backstage crew, the lighting, the sound system, and the building itself, all working silently in the background just to make the show run. And this whole ecosystem, it's just massive. It's not just about the phone in your hand or the laptop on your desk. It's the entire chain of command. It's your Wi-Fi router talking to a cell tower, which connects to these giant hidden data centers through cables running under the ocean. All of that happens in the blink of an eye. Every single piece is absolutely crucial. So let's dive a little deeper and see how all this stuff becomes part of the very fabric of your life. We're talking about the specific ways you're putting ICT to work, probably without even thinking about it. Okay, so the most obvious one is communication. I mean, we can chat, email, and post to connect with anyone, anywhere, instantly. But here's the really mind-blowing part. ICT has made talking to someone on the other side of the world pretty much free. That was pure science fiction just a few decades ago. And it goes way beyond just talking. ICT has completely flipped how we learn and work. Education isn't just in a classroom anymore. It's right here, on our devices, available whenever we want it. And in the working world, ICT is the engine. It's what drives efficiency, and it's created jobs that literally didn't even exist before. Think about it. Data scientists, cloud engineers, brand new careers. Our social lives have been totally reshaped too. ICT influences everything from how we find a partner to where we get our news, and, maybe most importantly, it's become this powerful tool for everyday people to organize, to demand change, and to give a voice to millions who were voiceless before. Okay, now let's zoom out. We've seen the personal side of it, but how do all these individual actions, all these little clicks and swipes, add up to something bigger? This is where we start to see the truly massive, global scale of ICT. It's so easy to forget that nothing we do online happens in a bubble. Every single tap, every swipe, every click you make is like a tiny vote. It's a piece of data, a small contribution to this huge collective force that is actively shaping our culture and our society in real time. What it all boils down to is this. ICT has built this whole new layer on top of our physical world. It's a virtual space where billions of us can interact, share ideas, and create things together without any geographic borders to hold us back. But of course, a change this huge is never just sunshine and rainbows. You know, a tool this powerful always has a flip side. So we've got to be honest and look at both sides of the coin, the incredible promise of ICT and the very real problems it's creating. And it really is a balancing act, isn't it? On one hand, you get these amazing new opportunities, unbelievable access to education and information. But the trade-off might be jobs disappearing because of automation, or facing these new, intense forms of competition from all over the world. When you look at the gains, I mean, it's revolutionary. We have almost all of human knowledge right at our fingertips. This amazing connectivity creates brand new industries and jobs out of thin air, and distance learning is opening doors for people who were completely shut out before. But we have to be really clear-eyed about the costs, too. Automation is a real threat to a lot of jobs. Our reliance on screens can sometimes make us feel more isolated and lead to us being less active. And the high cost of good devices and reliable internet can create what's called a digital divide, which risks leaving a lot of people behind. It's complicated.
So, after all that, where do we go from here? This brings us to our final and maybe our most important question. What comes next, and what's our role going to be in all of it?
At the end of the day, ICT gives us this incredibly powerful toolkit. But tools are just tools, right? They're neutral. They can be used to build things up or to tear them down, to connect people or to divide them. The technology is here, and it's only going to get more powerful. So the real question isn't about what the tech is going to do next. The real question is, what are we going to choose to do with it?